Hi everyone, this is Rita from Do It Yourself and Handcraft in Scandinavia. Today I'm going to show you some very simple quilting technique. I will make a tablecloth that I will be using in the Easter, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm doing it. I have already prepared all of the squares that I will be using. Here I have spent some time cutting out squares of different type of fabric and putting them together in a chest-like pattern. The simplest way you can really do with quilting technique, except just using lines. What I did, I just found a perfectly square-shaped box, like this one. I put it on the fabric that I want to use. I just used a pen to draw the outline, and when that was done, I started cutting. It is very important when you're gonna cut fabric that the scissors you use is really sharp. If they are not sharp, you will get broken edges and it will be difficult to have a clear line. If you cut papers with the scissor will be a bit more dull. So it's not stupid to have one pair of scissors in the house that is kinda limited to being used only for fabric. This is mine. I do not cut paper with this one. I only cut fabric. So now I will start sewing these squares together. I'm gonna sew on the wrong side, of course, because we do not want to see the seam. So I just do like this. I flip them over so I can prepare them for sewing. I'm going to be sewing in one line, so I will not cut in between the different squares. First of all, I will save a bit of thread, and second of all, it's easier to do it like that. So I'm gonna start with the first one, and sorry about the noise. So I'll start sewing, and I'm not gonna talk while sewing because of the noise. What I'm doing right now is to line the fabric, so the line here is not visible here. Then the line should be good and I should be in fair distance of the edge, like that. Making sure the lines are correctly here. And again, making sure it's lining up. As you also can see, the sewing machine has a line here that you can use to aim. The more thorough you are, the better the result will be. And there it's done. Now I will do the ironing. So I'm gonna do the ironing now. You always get the best result if you iron a bit on top of it before you start folding them over. And then I fold always over the fabric part. And you let the ironing do the pushing here. Do not pull with your fingers. Just let the steam iron do the pushing for you. Make sure to iron out all the folds if you can. There. Now we're gonna move back to the sewing machine again. So now when I have ironed this like this, it's time to sew these seams together. And we just do it simple by folding like this. And then we start sewing. Sorry for the noise. Again, lining up so the edge is just not visible in the corner here, like I showed previously. Like that. So now it has been sewn together like this. We do the same here and here. And then the last one. And there you go. And now I'm gonna iron this. And again, you just do a bit of pre-ironing. Before you start folding them out. Like that. Now you just do all of the others, so you have 4 similar looking like this. So now that I have done all 4 pieces, all 4 gatherings of patches, I'm gonna attach them together, and I'm gonna use the same principle as when I were doing these. I'm gonna fold it like this, and I will sew here, then I will fold another one here, etc, etc. So here we go. I'm gonna show you the first one. Again, be careful when you line up. The more exact you are, the better the end result, as always. And here we go. Just tucking in the corner there. And at the same time, making sure the end corners will be even as well. And there you have it. Now I'm just gonna attach the other as well. So now I have sewn all the pieces together. It's the last ironing before I will attach the back side. And again, you get the best result if you iron the seams first. Like that. And don't do any pulling. Just let the iron flatten out all the seams for you. And then, just to make sure the seams are in the same direction behind here, just do a little bit of flicking with the ironing. So you don't get like this. So, now I'm gonna measure out the back side, and I'm gonna use this kind of fabric because this side is not so pretty to look at. We are gonna cover it by a back side of some other kind of fabric. This makes it two-sided, so one side will be like this, and the other side will be the quilt that you have just created. I'm gonna use a pencil to line out the outlines here, so I can cut it completely straight. And then I'm gonna sew it together and at the same time seal the edges. And last, I will finish up with the trimming. So there, I have cut the fabric ready. It hasn't been sewn together yet, but I will iron it a bit first. This is to even it out, and of course also to reveal if there is anything that I need to cut away from it. So let's see what it looks like. Not too bad. I need to trim a little bit extra here and here, and that's about it. So now when I have adapted this one, it is time to attach them together. I will try to sew as close to the edge as I can. backwards a bit. The backward sewing is to seal the thread a bit. And there you have it. The edges are not done yet. I'm gonna cover them with some kind of ribbon, just to make it look a little bit nicer. So now I have been attaching a ribbon at the edge to seal off so we don't see that kind of stuff. I have ironed it double, I have ironed the corner, I have attached them with pins, and now I will sew it attached with the green thread this time. And that was it. A two-sided tablecloth now with a nice green trim. So you can use it at two sides. There you go. So that is how you make a basic tablecloth with quilting technique that has a double backside, so you can use it from two sides at your own choice. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please press like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos, and please also drop me a comment what you would like to see next. Bye!